अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरम्.
Specialization means manipulation. There is no other way about it. Because when you specialize into something, that you're manipulating that center. This is what happens to artists. They're exhausted. They die. Because it's specialized into just being creative. Because it's giving them money, so they really hone their specialization to get into more profits out of it. People have confused this difference between specialization and mastery. When they say that when a really painter becomes master, he throws away his brushes. When an archer becomes really good at archery, he drops his, bow and arrow. So the message behind it is that now you are at ease with life. Whatever it brings, what art does to you, it makes you specialize into one special action, right? Why one special action? Why not every action? On one angle, it is a disrespect for life. You're not respecting the life. Because if you really understand art, then if you really, let's say, understand singing, if you're really a musician, then you'll be very sensitive to every sound. So, do I specialize into singing? No, I specialize into listening. And singing cannot happen if your ears are not good, because you need to know where you're going off key. So more than being a singer, you specialize into a listener. Highest quality of spirituality is also listening. How many times you feel with people that you are being heard, you are being listened to. It's just even specialized psychiatrist is not really listening to you. He's just repeating what he has read and he says, here it fits, here it fits. In a deeper way, it is that life is vibrating in a certain way in this moment. Are you vibrating with it? Or are you just being put off because of a specialization? Because no, I have to do this. And actually, climax of any art or any specialization is that it's through that converging point you open towards life. But before you reach to that converging point, you are becoming efficient here as a human, and that's where you get lost. You think it is about that, creating good products. No, at one point you give away the good product also, because now you're the best product, which is life. And that is the point of, I feel that what you specialize in, I specialize in living. That's a real enlightened human statement. Not getting enlightened human statement. I specialize into living. I honor every moment and I am all there with it. That's what art means. That's what perfection into any field is, that you're all there for it. So essentially the reason for learning art was that once you learn how to be all there, then Guru will say, now be all there for life. And that's where you have become before you will sing one rag, but now your sound carries the sound of life. Every sound which is around, you're representing that sound. When you strike a string, you're striking the string of life, not just your instrument. And that internal intention is what vibrates life. So same person can string that same chord, but it won't create that vibration, because the musician is creating the vibration, not the guitar. Because how you will see different musicians, it's the magic into how they, with energy they string it. Technically it can be certain, pressure or this and that, but because the trap with the technicality is that you end up thinking technicality to be the perfection. Because there are masters who will keep on doing strokes and strokes till the stroke becomes spontaneous, and that they will call this is the stroke. You can't really see the difference, a normal eye, that what was the difference in those ones. But he knows internally this has just and that is specialization of action, not painting. So that's the whole point, that life is an action. You're constantly in an action. You hear a sound, it's an action. You think a thought, it's an action. But is your being with it? Then everything is an art form to you then. Because what is the joy of art or any specialization is you feel at your best. But in a technical way, people who have become specialized into certain actions, they are now dragging the action because it's bringing them money. It doesn't carry the resonance of their being. It finally boils down to appreciating this as it is and being all there with it, because it's putting itself out and you put yourself out. The really great singers, for example, there are many, but some which moves your soul is the people who are really vibrating with life, and it vibrates you. It's not a perfection, it's a kind of vulnerability that you are available. Because you are available, life becomes available. Life is a very innocent deal. We made it a complex deal. I am all there for you. I am giving you everything. Why are you making technical and complex?
Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhaj Man Haran Bhav Bhaya Darunam Nav Kanj Lochan Kanj Mukh